Hey guys, it's Charlie, and this is week one of a two-week subs week. 2-week subs week. Does that make sense? Happy birthday to the Pagan Perspective. August is the birth month, and for your enjoyment and for a little bit of relaxation time and downtime, I suppose, the hosts are having 2 weeks off this 2 weeks off this month. So you have 2 weeks of the subs. So this week on the Pagan Perspective, we are going to be talking about family versus blood family and how it ebbs and flows. Alright, so this is a topic sent in by Alan Childers, or Childers, and it was extremely vague. We were just sort of given the topic and we can run free with it, which I think is excellent. When I first read the topic, I didn't really know where to go with it. I filmed a video originally, and I decided after watching some of the great videos from the other subs this week that I wanted to elaborate a little bit more on my perspective of things. So, some points were brought up, and I think they were amazing points. And I want to sort of expand on some of the ideas that were brought up earlier in the week. So we all know what blood family is, biological family. And then we also, all of us, I think, have a general concept of just family that is extended, either in-laws or step-parents, step-children, adopted parents, adopted children. And then we all, I think, have a general concept that, yes, there are some of us have friends that we view as family, and they will probably be always in our lives, and if they're not, then we will always have a spot in our hearts for them as family, because we love them as family. I want to expand on this even further. In my practice and on the path that I am currently on, my concept of family extends out to encompass all of humanity. And that is a very, very difficult thing to do. I am by no means a master of this, but I think that it can be a very enriching and very enlightening and fulfilling way to view the world. I think, honestly, if more people would view all of humanity, the neighbor that you hate, or if you were raised in a family that were bigots or had racist tendencies, being able to grow past that and view people of different race and different culture and different origin as your family, because we are all connected and we are all descendants of relatively the same thing. We are all made up of the same stuff. We are all family. We're all connected. If people were able to, I think, kind of expand and push the way that they think about things out to extend to all of humanity, I definitely think that the world would be a much happier, loving, compassionate, stable place. There's a phrase in a book, a quote in a book that is one of my favorite books, and it says, "Act as if you were separate from nothing, and you will heal the world tomorrow." So that's act as if you were separate from nothing and separate from no one, and you will heal the world tomorrow. And that basically just means treat everyone as though they were you, or as though they were your child, they were your brother, they were your sister, literally, like you grew up with them, you would do anything for these people. Treat everyone like that, and treat every experience like that, and every creature, and everything. Act as if you were separate from nothing, and you will heal the world tomorrow. And I think that that's a great quote, personally, because I think that there is a lot of hesitancy, especially around people in Western civilization, to be able to break down their barriers and accept others as being on the same level, on the same worthiness. I think it's difficult for people to be able to not see and not look for the faults in other people, especially people who appear on the outside to be different than us. And for me, the concept of family versus blood family and how it ebbs and flows, we all know the concept of family. We all know the concept of blood family. As far as my perspective and the way that I view the world, I think that, I'll give you an example. This might make it easier. So, in tribes or in less advanced civilizations or uncivilized societies, tribes, groups of people that we as Westerners view as less evolved than us as humans. In those tribes, there is little to no rape, little to no domestic violence, little to no war, unless it is about like land or food or something else for survival. And I think that the reason is because they view one another all as family. There are women in the tribes, and though they may not be blood related to another woman in their tribe, they will nurse that other woman's child for that other woman. And they all treat one another as if, you know, all of these children are my children, and her children and his children. And we are all one, and we need to operate as a unit in order to survive. And I think that what's really kind of disgusting to me is that when some Westerners hear that, they think it's gross. They think it's, for some fucked up reason, they think that it's not right. And I think a lot of that has to do just with ideals and perceptions in Western society. But to me, that kind of thing is beautiful to me. That those people are spiritually evolved enough to be able to look past the boundaries of blood relation and be able to look past the boundaries of, we grew up together and we had some awesome experiences and now I consider you like a sister to me. They're able to look at these people and think, there's a human, and that person is here on this journey of life just like I am, and we are brothers, we are sisters, we are family, and I will look out for that person, even though I may not know them. To me, I think that that's beautiful, and I don't think that there's anything disgusting or strange or odd about that. And for me, I guess, to keep this as concise as possible, that to me is the concept of family, or at least how I believe the concept of family should be viewed. That we should extend it out to include all of humanity, or strive to get to that point, because we really all are here on the same journey. We have the same goals, and there's the same end. We're all going to die someday, so none of this is permanent. What the hell are we fighting for? What the hell are we being so vengeful and greedy for? There's no reason. So to me, that's my concept of family, is all of humanity and all living things, extending it out just to everything on earth. And that might sound naive to a lot of you, like I'm an idealist or something, but I honestly do believe that if we're gonna make it anywhere, for any long-term results, we need to start shifting our focus and caring as much for the rest of humanity as we currently care for the people that we consider to be our family. So, hope you guys were able to understand that. I'm gonna redo this. Talk to you guys later. Love you. Blessed be.